What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start. Welcome to the Federer-er-er podcast.
Oh, yes, it is time once again for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out. Because it is the Federer-er-er podcast with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Chub Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Roger Federer. We're back in full force from the tennis courts.
Put in the comments how many ers were in that.
What's his name? Roger Federer?
Federer-er.
Federer-er.
Yeah.
Federer-er. That's such a weird name. I feel like that's going to be the name of the episode. Federer-er.
This is a Wiener Schnitzel commercial.
Is that?
Der Schnitzel.
Oh, yeah.
Federer everything.
Wiener Schnitzel. Did you know that...
Which one's mine?
Yours is the back one. The Wiener Schnitzel, they got rid of the der because people thought it was too German. It was too German, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were thinking that they were like making fun of retarded people.
Too much German. Der Wiener Schnitzel. Der. Oh, God. Oh, shit, that was good. Shit, there was something big that happened.
Jake Paul lost?
Jake Paul lost, yeah.
I didn't watch the fight, but Tommy Fury looked good.
He did.
The first time Jake Paul actually fought somebody his age and
his size
he loses.
Yeah.
First loss, right?
And Tommy Fury's an actual boxer. Like,
he's not that good either. But he looked a lot better than his previous fight.
Yeah, I mean...
His jab looked nice.
But, I mean, because everyone else he's fought in the past now, like, they maybe have some boxing background.
Yeah.
But they weren't boxers.
Yeah, Tyson, or
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury's got like a team. And...
Yeah, exactly. Like an actual
And he's
boxing
dedicated to the actual...
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, he wasn't an MMA fighter who just fucking retired.
Yeah, exactly. Shit.
Yeah, or some NBA player.
But it was split though, right? The decision.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they have to split it.
Fucking Tommy Fury was so happy to win that.
He was crying.
Because he was going to be homeless if he didn't.
Yeah. Did you hear what? Yeah. So Tyson Fury was doing an interview, and he didn't specifically say if he loses he can't come home, but he was
Tyson Fury said that.
Yeah, like they were doing an interview I think it was on Friday or Saturday, I can't remember now. But they were already in Dubai, and he was saying something about, he goes, Tommy's an actual boxer. He's trained for this his whole life. It's a big pay-per-view, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, and so the interview goes, and so what happens if Tommy loses? Well, I don't think that's going to happen, but if Tommy loses, he's going to have to go away, and he's going to have to, like, look deep into himself and see what he needs
to go find himself.
He needs to go find himself.
Yeah.
He's like... And, like, he didn't say that he can't come home, but, like, I can't remember the exact wording. But the way he worded it is basically, like, if he loses, he can't come home. He's done. But, yeah, I mean, from, like, the little bits I saw, I mean, I feel like Tommy was more dominant.
Yeah.
Jake says he at least won 2 rounds, 8-10. Or 10-8, I should say.
Jake won 2 rounds tonight. He dropped him.
He dropped him. Yeah.
He dropped Tommy.
He dropped Tommy, and then Tommy got up and won.
He won the other 6 rounds.
Yeah, basically. Where'd it go? I was gonna pull up the thing, but never mind. Let me pull up my stories. Dude. So I got the VR2, PlayStation VR2.
What's your
I
first
forgot to say
impressions?
guys here.
Oh yeah, and Gui's here.
Hui.
All right, so I got the scorecard.
Oh, you got the scorecard?
75-74 for Paul, and the other two were 76-73.
So they give him all the
Fury.
other rounds.
So pretty much one judge was like kind of like just off on his own. Yeah.
Was it Adelaide Bird?
I don't.
Fucking the worst fucking
Judge.
judge ever. I don't know how she still fucking judges shit. Like,
Have to include females.
but yeah, the PSVR 2.
You don't like it?
No, I do. I like it a lot.
I hate it.
The only thing I wish it didn't have the fucking cable.
I thought they weren't gonna have the cable.
No, it has one cable. So
Before it had like 8 billion
I
cables.
had like two or three.
So before it had its own box that you would have to. So you had to plug in your HDMI from the TV to this box, then an HDMI from the box to the PlayStation, and then that had another wire, or then it had its own power supply. Then it had the two wires that would plug in from the VR headset to the box.
Yeah.
Then another
You're already
USB. Yeah.
I'm already out.
And then the camera.
Yeah.
So this one, it's one micro USB you plug straight in, and you got the two controllers and the headset. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more portable. That's why I was gonna bring it, because it's way more portable.
But it's still wired.
It's still wired, yeah. It has the pass through, so you can see your it has a button on the front of the visor,
That's cool.
so you can push it, and it stops the game and it just shows you where you're at in your room.
That's cool.
Then you get warnings too. So like if you're getting too close to something, you'll get in Call of Duty when you get that, what is it called, the high alert, high alert I think it's called. When you just get a yellow flash on the side, so you're getting too close to something or someone's coming.
Okay, that perk.
Yeah. But so in the headset, you'll be playing, all of a sudden you'll get that that yellow flash. The first time it happened to me, I was like, "What the wait, I'm not playing Call of Duty. What is going on?"
What game are you playing?
I played Horizon. That Horizon got me dizzy as fuck. It got me motion sickness as fuck, and it has all these to help you not get motion sickness.
No,
It don't work.
And then,
they all made it worse.
So they have what they call a vignette. So when you're moving, your vision narrow, you're about to get knocked out, how your vision narrows. That's what happens when you're moving in the game to keep you from getting motion sickness.
Yeah.
But I feel like every time it does that, it just makes me more it's just the fact
It makes it more wonky.
Yeah. And then they have the movement was super slow. But to me, that's the best tech demo for the VR. Because it has you can feel the vibration in the headset.
Oh, it has those
headset,
haptics in the headset.
Yeah, it has vibration in the headset too. When you turn it on and off, that's how you know when it turns on, it just it pulses in the forehead.
Wow.
And then all the tactical feedback on the handset. My big complaint about it though is the way
Does it have AC vents in the headset? Because that's what it needs.
No, it doesn't. It does have a big vent in the front, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really.
Because I'd be getting sweaty when I play on your thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Your eyeballs sweat.
Yeah, you really do. The way the controllers are, it's basically because you know how the other controllers it was two separate PlayStation controllers. This one's if you got the PlayStation controller and broke it in half.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool, but the way the grips are because you have you still have the string, and so when you're trying to grip it, you have to you have to hold it with one hand and grip it with the other hand, or you're not gonna be able to It's weird. You can't just grip it, however. And then the thumb trigger, the one the button you use to grab everything, the L2 or L1 button, L1 and R1s, are kind of they're at a wonky angle.
Yeah.
So when you're so a lot of games when you have to pick something up and then you're holding it, that is pretty dope. But when you're holding something for a while, it's oh fuck, my thumb's getting sore from just holding this item that I'm carrying around. But if I slip off just a little bit, I drop it. And fuck. What
other game do you play for?
I played that. I played or the Horizon. I forget what it's called right now.
That? Oh. I thought it was a game called That.
No, I played the Star Wars. That's what I was playing. Star Wars. When you're picking up guns, you're holding the guns with your thumb, and firing with the trigger, but it's your hand gets all sore.
That sucks.
Yeah. But it's fun though. It's you get you actually get really good recoil.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's not pulling your hand back like a real fucking, but you get some good feedback on it. The Star Wars, I forget what it's called right now, something Galaxy's Edge. So it goes along with the area.
Did they come out with new games for it, or
there's
you
a
play
bunch.
the old games on there?
So
Can you at least
can't
play
play
Beat Saber and Super Hot?
no, I cannot, unfortunately.
Really?
Supposedly they're going to be adding a PS5 version of it, So none of the PS4 games are compatible with the PSVR 2.
That's ridiculous.
But so like Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator, they've already those you got and you get them for free. Creed, which I have on the VR2 or the PSVR, I have to buy it again on the VR2
That game sucks too.
because it's a championship edition.
Will they at least free upgrade?
Yeah, the other two were, but Creed isn't.
Oh, but do you know if they're gonna free upgrade Beat Saber?
I hope so. They haven't said they ensure that there is a upgrade coming, but they haven't said if it's gonna be free or not.
It better be. It really should be.
The tracking is really, really good. I have had some issues with it, like if you're playing in a dark room, like because it uses the cameras to track. So if the room's too dark, you can't really like it throws it off sometimes. Okay. But I mean, I really like it's a huge upgrade from the PSVR, a huge upgrade.
Does it have to be connected to the PS5?
Yeah, it has to be connected. Yeah, it's got one cable, which is kind of a bummer.
Which VR doesn't have to be connected to anything?
That's the Meta Quest.
Quest.
Yeah, and then they released a Meta Quest Pro, and we bought one, and we were like, it's $1,500 for the Meta Quest Pro.
Jesus Christ.
And
Damn.
yeah, and then we're getting the PSVR 2. Like we didn't even open the Pro.
Unless you returned it.
Yeah, so we returned it. Like we got it and we were gonna play it, and it was just like, you know what? Like, I don't want to have to start buying games twice. And then, like, at least with the PSVR, like, if I buy a game, I'm going to be able to play them both or whatever. But, like, now I'm having to... And the only reason, like, I wanted... So, like, there's that game, oh, God, it's called, like, Ready or Not or something like that. Where it's, like, a police fucking first-person, like... It's, like, police scenarios. It looks so fucking cool. And I've heard rumors that it's coming to the PSVR.
It's like a Contra 1?
No, it's like, fuck, I can't even describe it. It's like SWAT.
How would a VR game be Contra?
Contra 1, like you said, police situations. Like you're fucking going like a shooting range. You got shit. You know?
No. So this one's like, the scenes I've seen is like where like it's literally like a 7-Eleven, and like there's someone robbing the 7-Eleven. You roll up and you're a cop. You're like, and you actually give commands like drop the gun, drop the gun.
Instead of training, you're actually like in like hostage situations.
Yeah,
like,
you're in full on situation. Action. Yeah, the game it looks fucking cool as shit. But I've heard that's coming to PSVR 2. They have a game, and I'm gonna buy it just because like I miss Guitar Hero so much. But it's called Drum. What's it called? It's something Drum something. But it's basically Guitar Hero, but just drums. And so like you have your drum kit in front of you, and then like you have the things flying at you, and you have to just hit the drums as everything comes. It looks cool as shit, and it looks like the old school visuals from like Guitar Hero like World Tour, where like everyone's like cartoony and like fucking cool looking.
How about the boxing games?
I haven't played any boxing games on it yet.
I'm scared for those. I feel like I'm gonna like punch a wall or something. Yeah.
Well, I played Creed on the other one.
Creed sucks though.
Yeah, like what sucked about Creed was the fact that like you have a stamina bar, so it's like you're still punching, but your character's tired, so he's not punching. And it's like, I'm not tired. Let me keep punching. Yeah. Like
you also didn't take the body blows. You didn't take any of that damage though. You know.
Yeah,
so
good point.
You gotta account for that.
Yeah, but I mean, they could do that with the end, make the character more like.
They could just make it so your punches aren't hitting.
And then it's like it wasn't good at tracking like your movement either, like when you're dodging punches.
Yeah. But I feel like this one would do a lot better because like like that's a big thing.
That one on the PlayStation Move was really good at that. And
yeah,
it was like more dated technology.
Oh yeah, fight.
Yeah,
do it right.
That one you could like slip punches like like pretty easily.
Yeah,
like a real fight. Like I don't know. That one felt so good.
It did. It really.
I wish
did.
they would do another PlayStation Move.
I would say
VR.
I would say that this one. Well, I mean, VR is like the next.
Or do both.
Yeah,
like do it without the VR, like
without the headset. Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to last week how you guys were talking about like the just the sensory deprivation that you put yourself in when you're playing it. I've been doing it even more because like it comes with the little earbuds. But it's designed so you can wear the PlayStation headset right over it, and like it literally just like makes it one big ass headset. And so I mean, it's super comfortable to still wear all of them, but like you're like super immersed that way. So like it's got the spatial audio, and then it's got the fucking So I was playing the VR, and like because like you have the pass through, so you can see your hands and everything. Like when I took it off, I was like my hands felt like weird. Like I was like looking like. Why? Like, it was like there was a disconnect between my brain and my hands after playing.
That's how that one felt though when we
Oh yeah, exactly. That's how it feels.
Sandbox VR.
Yeah, but I felt like I got better at Call of Duty after playing on the VR than playing Call of Duty directly after, just because like there was kind of like
Call of Duty on the VR.
No, I wasn't playing on the VR, but you can
first person.
You can.
Huh? Does it make the whole like map stereoscopic?
No, it just puts the screen in front of you. You can make it bigger, so you can do like it would make it more.
That'd be cool if it was
I want to try that actually.
Stereoscopic.
Sounds
That
good on
would be.
hardcore.
Was that?
On hardcore, so you don't have to see the map and all that?
Yeah.
Cool.
That would actually be very cool. I'm gonna try that. I'll mess with it when I get home. But yeah, no, I would recommend it. I mean, it looks great. It feels great. It's like, the only thing I think there's like it's a little heavier on the bridge of my nose than the other one was. So I feel a little more pressure here, but not enough where it's like, oh, this is uncomfortable, or you just kind of feel it a little more.
Yeah.
On the bridge of your nose.
I was playing Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, how do you like it?
It's good, but it was bothering me. The voiceovers kind of bother me.
Yeah, I don't.
It sounds like they're in like a portal or something.
Yeah, especially when you if you adjust the tone of your character's voice.
Yeah, but everybody kind of sounds like that.
Yeah, I feel like
It sounds like they're in a weird box or something.
I think they might be.
But everything's good.
I think
It's
that's
good,
because they're using like the same voice actor for a lot of people, and they're just changing.
they're just
the tone. That's weird.
Yeah.
So it just sounds off. That is probably like the worst thing about it. But
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's still good.
it's fun.
I barely played it, but
I've been playing it I play in like 30 to an hour bursts, and I just barely got my broom. And
that last episode of Last of Us,
uh
that doesn't happen in the game, right?
what with Joel?
Yeah, where he took that baseball bat.
He doesn't take a baseball bat. He falls on a thing of rebar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, but what they were showing that's going to happen next week, was that a flashback?
Yeah. That's gonna be what the
It's like
DLC did.
Oh, I
That's
never
the
played the DLC.
The DLC was.
It was like when she was in the Firefly training or something. Ellie?
No, it's like when she gets bitten. She's when she sneaks off with her friend and gets bitten.
That's what's it called? It's called what's the name of that DLC?
I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I never played the DLC.
I never neither.
So it's all Elle's point of view?
Ellie?
Yeah, it's all gonna be Ellie and her friend. Yeah.
So it's basically like a prequel.
Yeah.
You know, it's a trip. So really quick to get back to Hogwarts, just really quick.
Hogwarts.
So the people that made Hogwarts, the last game they made was Disney Infinity.
I don't even know what that is.
That's what. Remember, I used to have it on the Wii where you put the little figures.
Oh yeah.
That was the last game they made prior to this game.
Was that game good?
It wasn't bad.
I think it was just overpriced, huh? For like the little figure.
Yeah, the figures were expensive as hell. They also made Cars 3, Cars 2, Chicken Little, Toy Story 3.
Chicken Little.
Oh, remember Tack?
Chiquinito.
Attack of the Power Juju?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
They made the Tack games, yeah.
They
made Rugrats in Paris, the movie, the game. Do you remember 25 to Life?
They do
Holy
all
shit.
IPs.
Do you remember 25? It was like GTA, but it was like cops. You could play as a cop, or you could play as a criminal.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
It was a first-person shooter, and it was like
It looks familiar though.
I remember it being really fun. I didn't know they made that game.
I remember seeing that cover. I don't remember playing it ever though.
Yeah, we had it.
What's their studio called again?
Avalanche Studios.
Oh, I thought it was
Avalanche Software.
I thought it was. What is those little things called?
Dragon Ball Z Sagas.
Those little things that open doorways in Hogwarts.
Turnkey. No, that Portkey.
Portkey, yeah.
Portkey, yeah. Well, they helped develop it as well. But Portkey Games is just basically like anything that has to do with any of the mobile games are all made by Portkey Games.
Yeah. It's like with Activision or like Sledgehammer Games.
Yeah.
Infinity.
They're gonna do DLC for it, right?
Yeah, they're gonna do DLC.
A multiplayer.
And supposedly, they're gonna do a multiplayer. They already have the Dark Arts Arena where you can kind of battle, but they're gonna add multiplayer to that. So they're gonna add dueling.
They just need the bare minimum. They just have to add multiplayer to like the dueling.
Mm-hmm.
The what's that shit called where you roll the ball?
Summoner's Court.
Yeah, Summoner's Court, and then whatever else.
Summoner's Court is it's like it shouldn't be as fun as it is.
Yeah, it's like shuffleboard and bowling.
Yeah. Have you played that one yet?
No, I haven't even got that far.
That's the one thing I was telling Gabriel earlier too. Like the one thing I recommend with that when you're playing it is do the main story first. Then so it's like this game does the opposite of what other games do, where it's like you do side quests to level up for the main story.
Yeah.
This one is like there's a lot of shit you can't do unless you finish it in the main story first. So like you do the main story first to level up.
God of War, I mean, like the side stuff is harder than the main story.
Yeah.
But like you could still do all the side story before.
Yeah. But no, this one is more. It's definitely like because like there's like you need a lot of stuff to get to certain areas.
Really.
Yeah, and then once you unlock your broom, it's so much better.
Broom.
Yeah, the broom is surprisingly
It's fun, right?
easy. Yeah, it's easy to use. Yeah.
Because the last time we talked about it, I hadn't gotten my broom yet.
Yeah.
And I was like surprised by how fun it was and how easy it was to control. But what's funny is I was like, oh, this broom, it's like it's super easy to fly, super fun to fly. And then like I did the time trial. Did you do the time trial?
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? Like, why was it so much easier before this?
Oh, it was easy for me.
I know, I was having trouble getting, the balloons that gave you that speed burst? I was having trouble getting those for whatever reason. I didn't miss any rings.
I think I missed one ring because it was like the beginning and the speed boost. It surprised me how fast I went.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, and I went off to the left too much.
Have you learned that
Did State of Play go down yet?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, State of Play. Where they announced a lot of shit. Let me pull up that.
I don't know what else they announced, but I do know a lot of people are criticizing Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah.
Because that was the main showcase of the State of Play.
I only saw bits and pieces of it. From what I saw, that I liked, but I didn't really see. Like, I just saw clips of it. So I was trying to wait to watch it.
Yeah, it might look fine. I haven't seen it myself, but I guess the main criticism is just the season pass stuff for a single player game that isn't like
Yeah.
Like, a season pass game is something that has like a lot of replayability, like say Call of Duty, Fortnite, Valorant, all that stuff. That's something
exactly.
You can play for hours and hours.
Yeah.
Where the single player game, once you finish the single player, you're done.
I'm
not gonna go back and play it more just so I can unlock more of the season pass.
Yeah, exactly. And some what more costumes, more weapons, more like what is it really adding?
Yeah.
I get that. I'm looking forward to playing. I was surprised that it's gonna be up to it's 4-player multiplayer.
Yeah, 4-player co-op.
Co-op, yes. I feel like the story looks cool as shit though. Like that whole thing with Wonder Woman and the fucking the lasso of truth and
yeah, it seems pretty good. Like maybe the story's good enough for you to just sort of forgive most of the stuff that's going on in there.
Yeah,
but it does seem kind of like basic third person shooter.
Yeah. But I mean,
kind of flying around.
So what they're saying is this map is twice as big as Arkham Knight's was.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying it's twice as big as Arkham Knight's, but Arkham Knight was huge.
Yeah.
So it's twice as big. 4-player co-op. Up to 4-player co-op. You can still play single player. Like that was my biggest worry when I first saw that it was 4-player co-op. Is like, I don't want this fucking Avengers bullshit where I was like, I want to play single player, and you're just gonna keep taking me to the menu saying, "Hey, are you sure you don't want to bring someone else with you?"
Mm-hmm. That is another thing that the game's going to be always online.
Oh yeah. That was the other thing. Yeah, I did see that.
Even if you're playing.
Even if you're playing single player, yeah. Which is stupid. Like I remember with Watch Dogs 2, I would get frustrated. Eventually they added an option to turn it off. Mm-hmm. But like because one of their big features was like people could just jump in and attack you at any time, or people can jump in and help you at any time. And so you'd be playing the game, and all of a sudden you would get like, oh, so-and-so wants to join your game, and you'd have to fucking accept or deny.
Yeah.
And it's like, I always got tired of just fucking denying. Like, people attacking you, they didn't have to request it because it was like they would just come and attack you.
Right.
But, and they couldn't do it while you were in a mission. But, like, people joining you, you would just get those pop-ups, like, so-and-so wants to join, so-and-so wants to join. It's like, fuck off. Like, why do you, like, I don't know you. Don't join me.
They didn't give you an option to turn it off?
Eventually, they added an option to turn it off.
Oh.
And it was one of those ones where it's turn off, friends only, or anyone can join kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's one of the things I'm afraid of with Justice League, that it's kind of like, I don't want people to fucking join me.
Yeah.
3 new fighters added to the Street Fighter 6 characters. They come from Zangief, Lily, and Cammy.
Oh yeah.
So they have overall, what is it, 15 players now?
I don't know how many.
I think it's 15. And Lily's a new character, so the people are, but it's like a little kid. I think she's like do you remember T-Hawk, the big Indian dude?
Uh-huh.
I think because she's like Indian too.
Yeah.
Native American, I should say, not.
She's like the replacement.
Yeah, but she's little.
Less offensive.
Yeah, but she's she's the opposite because T-Hawk was this giant, fucking massive dude, and she's just little because she's like a kid. Baldur's Gate 3 they announced the release date
For a run.
August 31st.
Ooh. I think I am interested in Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate's I remember the original were really good.
Is that like a top down or?
I don't remember now. I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it's a third person.
Third person? Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's third person, I'll probably get it. But
New Resident Evil 4 trailer. They're bringing back Mercenaries mode. People are fucking hyped about that. I don't know. I felt like after Resident Evil 3, I kind of fell off.
the original
Yeah.
releases or the
After the original
remakes?
the original release. I played the first two remakes, and they were great. But like, to me, I feel like when they were first released, it was at a time that like you hadn't seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it's been done so much better by other games now. Like Dead Space, for example.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, it's still like
It's still the OG.
Call of Duty of that game.
Yeah, that's true.
Type of game.
But to me, my biggest thing is like the third person aiming, like where like you're just like,
I feel like Resident Evil's kind of a dated gameplay style.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And I always hated fucking headshots didn't kill zombies in that game. Like it would take multiple headshots to kill a single zombie. Like fuck off.
And it's kind of ridiculous too, the storyline.
Yeah.
I think if you're a fan of the series, if you're a diehard of the series, which there's a lot of,
Yeah. I mean,
which I don't get. Especially that last one was really bad. That village.
You thought so?
I heard Village was great though. I heard it was really
lot
bad.
of people
Fucking
like
voiceovers were terrible. Like I couldn't get over the fact that.
Oh
Their
yeah,
voices are really
it was
bad,
Mark Wahlberg.
What? No.
Well, no, their voices are. I mean, granted, the PS1 is still like the worst one ever. But like,
But yeah, they kind of. I wonder if they do that on purpose. Is
They
it just
might
the
now.
voice, like the American? It could just be the American.
yeah, it
one.
might be because the Japanese
The
version
Japanese one's probably good.
is bad. Probably yeah. And probably playing in Japanese is like, oh fuck. Like my favorite line from the first Resident Evil is like early in the game if you're playing as Jill, that guy Barry, he gives you a lock picking set, and he's like, "I'm gonna give this to you, the master of unlocking." He just has like,
Oh, I guess I'm a master.
it's like, why wouldn't the master of unlocking have her own fucking lockpick set
Because you lost them in the
in the
the
scuffle?
fire.
Destiny 2 Lightfall launch trailer
Yes.
next week, right?
Yeah, next Tuesday Tuesday. Servers go offline tomorrow.
Oh
Is it true the Traveler's gone?
Huh?
Is it true the Traveler's gone?
No, he's not gone. He just ascended up into space, kind of.
shit.
So like when you're in the tower, you can't see the traveler,
That's crazy.
but he's like there. He's just in the atmosphere.
Yeah, and Rasputin's gone, right?
Rasputin had sacrificed himself.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Rasputin and his big ass dick.
He threw his dick at the darkness to thwart off the darkness.
And there was a bunch of VR2 games that were announced. The one that got my attention the most was called Foglands, which it looked like a VR version of Returnal.
I think I have seen something like that. Yeah.
Like graphically, it looked completely different, but it was one of those
just
ones
like
like
the colorfulness and the and like the roguelike.
yeah, and it was also like one of the roguelike, and it was like every time you die, you respawn, but you gained experience from the last the last death, and like so like the more you die, the better you get at the game eventually, like essentially.
Right.
Which looked very cool. Graphically, it looked fucking cool as shit. It was a cool kind of stylized, like almost like kind of like The Darkness, actually. Like that kind of like gruesome cartoonish kind of look. Green Hell was another one. Like, to me, like, it looks like an amazing game, but it's like, I do not want to play this fucking game.
I don't.
It's a scary game.
No, it's one of those like scary survival games where like you're just in the jungle and you have to like I like survival games, but I don't like having to build shit. Like, I have to go get resources to build this fucking
Okay,
thing.
The ones that are
Ark.
just shooting like
So it's like
arrows
Ark
at
and
zombies or mutants.
Yeah, it's like Ark. Yeah.
I've seen that one.
But this one, like, you're fighting tigers and lions.
It's like
and...
too much. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rebuild
spend
them.
all my time through fucking inventory menus and.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many menus, dude. Menus aren't fun.
Yeah.
Get out of here with these menus.
It's way too
Like Elden Ring and God of War do a good job at kind of not using your menu. Like, there's a lot of shit in there,
yeah.
but like they don't obsess with you having to revisit it all the fucking time, you know.
On that note, we should take a break.
Oh yeah, let's take a quick break and we'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
It was fucking.
What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you. And we're back. One more again.
So there wasn't no Metal Gear Solid news on this State of Play?
No Metal Gear Solid news.
What the fuck, dog?
They announced Naruto and Boruto.
What about it?
Ultimate Storm.
Oh, a new Naruto game?
Yeah.
Don't they make those every year?
But they're combining the two.
They haven't done it in a while, actually. It's been a couple.
It's been like a couple of years now.
I don't think they've done one for PS5.
I don't think they have either. It looks fucking awesome. Those
What
games.
is it, Ultimate Ninja Storm 5?
Well, it's called Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections.
Oh, well, I think it's 5.
I think it
4
is
was
5.
the
Yeah.
Connections.
What was the other? There was another thing that looked good. Oh, there was another trailer for that Goodbye Volcano High. Did that game ever release? That was that one. It was like that drama, like with the remember there like dinosaurs in high school.
Oh,
the dinosaur
I remember that. Yeah,
dinosaur
it never
people.
came out, I don't think.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know. I didn't know Roller Drone came out until like a month ago. So.
Oh no! So this one's coming out June 15th for PS4 and PS5. And like I remember watching this trailer and like thinking this game is a Leah game.
Leo game.
Leah's just gonna love this game. It just I don't know. It's like it just
You
looks like
downloaded
a
some game
soap
the other
opera.
day on my PlayStation called Moving Out.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fun. It's pretty fun.
Oh,
yeah.
What
Me and
is it?
Susie just been playing it, like us two. It's pretty fun. You just like you work for a moving company, and you just pack stuff. You just grab stuff
Yeah,
from people's house and throw it in the truck.
It's just like here's a house. You gotta get all this shit into the movie.
in less than whatever 3 minutes.
That's funny.
That's
Did you play the
it's fun.
Exterminator game on the NES?
Exterminator.
You remember that? Exterminators?
No, I never played
Really?
that. No,
They
never
had
played
like
that.
the Western pest control, the same emblem. the same
Really, that
logo.
fucking guy with the mallet and
Yeah,
the rat?
yeah, that's where they got it from.
That's crazy.
That game was the shit. You're literally just a pest control guy just smacking shit with a mallet.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, get the hairs. Or the genital warts.
Yeah, those are herpes.
Chirpies. Drawing a dick on the windshield.
Check it out, Peter.
Damn. I've never.
That game's the shit, dude.
I'm about to check it out.
My favorite.
Adam Driver was doing a recent interview.
And he said that fucking what's his name's an asshole? Montez. He was like, "Yo, fuck Montez."
Who's Montez?
Montez from I was thinking of Adam Devine. Was it right? That's his name, Adam
You think
Devine
Adam Driver.
from Workaholics.
Yeah, Adam Driver.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
Kylo
the
Ren?
guy from Star Wars.
He's saying that like he's glad that he was in the Star Wars movie, but he wants to be forgotten. He goes, I don't want to be remembered as Kylo Ren.
We already forgot about you. Sorry to say, but
He's in so many other better movies.
Yeah.
He's in The Last Duel. That's a great movie.
Oh, I want to see that.
But he's a rapist.
Yeah, I want to see that movie.
I feel like Kylo Ren was a great character, though.
Nah, he was a crybaby.
It was alright.
He had
Yeah,
no
it was a
reason to
little
be a
too.
crybaby. He was a crybaby and he had no reason. Like,
Yeah, it
well,
was like overly privileged.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see that. Did I ever tell you
I'm
about...
so dark and so sad.
My grandfather's backstory is tragic.
Oh my god, that is what that character is. Yeah. Like he's like the preppy rich kid that like his parents like he lives off his parents' cred.
Yeah.
It's his grandparents' credibility.
Yeah, he's totally not likable.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that. He looked cool.
That whole series was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was hot garbage.
They put it to bed.
Yes, they did.
Nothing. So what are they gonna do next? Star Wars series.
They're building off
Just
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Isn't there a new season coming out soon?
Next month.
Supposedly it looks really good.
Yeah.
I didn't see the trailer though.
Fucking Pedro Pasquale killing the game.
I know he's in
That last
everything.
episode was good. That was the best acting so far. In the,
Yeah, it was super
when
good.
he was like, "I'm scared. I'm scared."
Yeah.
Him and Diego Luna. Diego Luna's pretty good in it too as Tommy.
Is it Diego Luna? I thought
Tommy.
it was-
He's Tommy.
No, it's Gabriel Luna.
I thought it was Diego Luna.
Gabriel Luna.
Really, I thought it was Diego Luna this whole time.
Diego Luna is in
It's Andor.
Andor, yeah.
Yeah,
Gabriel
okay.
Luna is
That's
is
funny.
Tommy.
Are they related? No,
I don't know.
They're not
Maybe.
related. There's so many Lunas too. Well, he's really good then. I thought it was Diego Luna this whole time.
I was gonna say, I was like, fuck, that's not.
But the Gabriel Luna's pretty good at playing Tommy. And
Yeah, he's pretty.
like you believe
got
he's
the
a
voice,
real,
like, perfect.
yeah, you
And
believe he's a
then-
real person,
Yeah.
you know. And then that interaction when he was just like, "I'm scared." He's like, "I'm slow." He's like, "I'm like,
I've been fucking up the entire time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking trip.
That's what you.
was that in the game?"
I don't think it was like that deep like that.
Yeah.
But he was trying to like pawn her off to
Yeah,
Tommy.
to Tommy. Yeah.
And then there was that conversation about like Ellie just everybody just fucking abandons me except for you, so why don't you
Yeah.
fucking take me?
Yeah.
There was that conversation.
Yeah.
I do remember that in the game. That game, the thing about that game is it's so fucking emotionally deep. Like it like you literally go through every emotion playing that game.
Yeah.
The second one, I feel like it has those beats, but at the same time, I felt like the second one was more just like
It was better. I like the second one.
gameplay wise. I think it was
like
better. The storyline was great, but I feel like it was
I
also
feel like
like
there's more to the storyline in the second one.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
once you get over the just like being mad about Abby and then playing as her,
yeah,
like there's just
yeah.
like,
You do get both sides.
there's like a
Yeah.
couple there's like an hour where you're just like, fuck this game for making me play as her.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
And then you get over it, and then
you
it's
start to
fucking
like
good.
her a little. You'll
Yeah.
start to like her by the end of it. By the end of her arc.
Yeah, you start. I feel like I liked Abby more than I liked Ellie by the end of the game.
Yeah, because then you're like Ellie's trying to kind
Ellie's-
of just going on a temper tantrum.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the very end, you're like, okay, Ellie's got her shit together.
Yeah.
She figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got the lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she saved Abby and beat her ass and let her fucking live. She beat her ass after she was hanging up there starving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when she wasn't a muscle mommy anymore.
Muscle mommy. Oh shit. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
It was almost like a mini Rocky thing where she's like got beat,
I had to come back.
came back stronger.
Yeah, you got beat twice.
You know, speaking of Rocky, I didn't even realize that's fucking what's his name? The guy that plays Kang in Ant-Man.
John
Oh, he's in the new one, right?
He's in there. I didn't realize that's the
He's a
same
good
fucking
actor. He's
guy.
a
I was
good
like, holy shit.
He's
In what?
he
In Creed
looks
3.
like the only good
Oh,
thing
yeah.
in that movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the other Creeds. Have you?
I haven't either. I've heard they're great.
They're
I
really
don't
good.
know. I can't get past the fucking stupid fighting. It just looks so bad to me.
I've seen all the Rocky. I've always loved all the Rocky movies. But
I mean, if you like the other Rocky movies, it's pretty much the Rocky movies.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing.
But
is like,
black.
But black.
You know how you always talk about like how they change the race, but they don't like, but then they'll do like the whole.
Like they change his backstory with it.
Yeah.
To make it seem like he's black.
But like they didn't do that with on Last of Us, but it's kind of weird. You know, you're like there's these Mexican dudes who are just like rednecks. They're like,
You know why it works? It's because they're Texas Mexicans.
Yeah.
Texas Mexicans are different than California Mexicans. They're more rednecky.
No, yeah, that's true.
Like
It is true, but it's still kind of like. Well, Joel they didn't really go into Joel's backstory anyway.
Yeah.
Did Joel's brother really get with a black chick in that one settlement?
Well, he was with Marlene.
She was white.
She was white?
in the game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't.
They got jungle fever, right?
I
Both
feel
of
like it
them.
matters because it's like...
Both of them had. Cause I keep forgetting that they made his daughter black.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
oh yeah, I forgot about
Kind of
that.
reminds him of his past, like, wife or baby mom, whatever the hell you want to say.
Yeah.
Call it, you know? So he's kind of like more like butthurt about it, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think he's butthurt about that. I think he's butthurt about not being fucking. If you disappear for fucking however long months, and you don't make any like effort to try and contact me,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
I'm coming out here to try and thinking you're fucking in trouble.
Yeah.
like shit is good.
And then I come to see you and you're fucking chilling, you're living the life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
and you never told him like, dude, it's fucking cool over here.
Yeah,
like, come live with
come
us.
on, yeah. Why don't you come over here?
Like it's perfect though. It's like the old school shit over here. It's like basically normal.
Yeah. And like the only excuse is that like, oh, your wife said don't use the radio. Like, it's
Yeah.
I'm your fucking brother.
That is a point because you can't just. Yeah, but it is his brother. Yeah.
But see, that's the thing is like, there's always that kind of like,
It's just understandable on both sides.
yeah, it is because like it's like you can't fucking it's like okay, yeah,
Just
this
let
is,
everybody in. They're like trying to protect that shit.
yeah. And Tommy knew Joel fucked that shit up. Joel's too hot headed and like
Yeah, maybe.
at that point in his life, Joel was too.
Yeah.
He was too. Like that's why he became a smuggler. That's why he
Yeah, that's
he was
true.
on that path for a fucking reason.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I can't bring you in. It's like when you move out of the hood and you get your friends like, oh hey, get me a job, It's like I would love to get you a job. I would
Make
love
me
to
look
help
bad,
you.
dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
but
like, but
you're
you're still on that shit. I'm not on that shit no more. You're
Yeah.
still on that shit.
Yeah, Joel can't settle down.
Yeah, at least not at that point.
Yeah.
So, Tom Hardy has confirmed that Venom 3 is in pre-production, and
But is it Marvel or is it Sony?
they have not confirmed that. He just said that they're in pre-production, and I mean, after rewatching Carnage, Let There Be Carnage, I liked it. Like I liked it more the second time, but I think it was only because I knew what I was
I was
going
really
into.
hoping you're gonna be like, I hated it.
No, I feel like it was.
I realized I was wrong, and it's a bad movie.
No. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good movie, but I liked him. I think it was. I knew what I was getting into watching it this time, so I went into it more of like, okay, so I could. Okay,
What about Ant-Man?
I haven't watched it yet.
That would flop.
I think I'm waiting for Disney Plus.
Oh, nobody watched it yet?
I might try to go see it, but I don't know. Only because I want the
It's
Disney
probably better
points.
than Thor.
It can be worse than Thor. I liked Thor the first time I saw it, and then after watching it again, I was just like,
You Love and Thunder, right?
yeah, Love and
that's
Thunder.
It's
really
really
bad.
that bad?
Yeah,
It's
really bad.
I still think my idea for Ant-Man was better.
what was your idea
It
again?
was like because MODOK is like the TV guy,
Uh-huh.
right? They could have just been, and because they're in the Quantumania, it'd be like a TV show, like arena, and they have to go
yeah.
through all these like game show, like,
Yeah.
like challenges throughout all these different
I
universes.
do remember that. Yeah,
But that was
would've
kind of like Wanda, so they're like, we can't do the Wanda.
been- Yeah, that's true. But no, they could have done it and been like, yeah, then
That
it's
would've
like,
been cool.
fucking,
It would have
it's
been
like-
better, yeah.
It could have been.
And they
a
could have
callback.
still had fucking Luis Pena in it. Is that his name?
Yeah, Luis Pena. Is it? Isn't it?
Yeah, the funniest guy. In the
Yeah,
show.
they could have had Luis Pena in it still. They're like, no, we can't have Luis Pena in it because we have King and and who else?
MODOK.
MODOK. So it's like, what the fuck is Luis Pena gonna do?
He's gonna distract them by telling a story. What the fuck else is he gonna do?
I know. They still had fucking Kat Dennings in every fucking.
I know, right? What the
and
fuck
every
is Kat Dennings
fucking
doing?
Thor or whatever.
And yeah, every Thor and fucking Wanda. But Kat Dennings was in it for the tits.
For the tits, yeah.
That was it.
Luis Pena doesn't have tits, okay?
Yeah, Kat Dennings has amazing tits. Fucking Luis Pena is just a funny dude. And then after Chips, I don't know, man. He kind of. Have you guys seen Chips?
Why would you watch that?
I think I did. I think I saw it on HBO or something.
I just.
Wasn't The Rock in it?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's
him and Dax.
yeah, Dax Shepard.
Oh, Dax Shepard sucks
Is that
too.
about the highway patrols?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
And he was.
What was Dax Shepard was good in Let's Go to Prison?
And
Was he
Something
in?
with Dave Cook.
Was he in
Dave
Idiocracy?
yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was good in Idiocracy.
He was. Was he the?
Oh,
No,
the shopping one.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I like that.
That one
movie.
was good, yeah. But he just played the shithead, so.
Yeah. I was tripped out on like
Yeah,
the fact that he's
it's
married
alright.
to Kristen Bell,
He's a weirdo.
and then he's just like super fucking like I forgot what I was watching where it was like it was a couple years ago. I haven't followed up on this at all. I don't know. He might be doing great now, but it was like Kristen Bell like every 6 months is like, yeah, he fell off the wagon again. Like
Oh, I
fuck.
think he's fine now.
Like but it was just her like fucking like coming out like, yeah, I came home and he was fucking passed out with the fucking needle in his arm. Like yeah.
And a heron?
Yeah. Like he was like fucking like
Well, they got like 3 kids now or some shit.
yeah. But it was like cuz I feel like Kristen like I mean she's been in some movies, but I feel like she's like not like she's been like when she was in what was that movie? Forgetting Sarah Marshall. She's not like a wholesome like you wouldn't think of her as like, oh, she's like this innocent, wholesome actress, but at the same time, she kind of gives off that vibe.
Yeah.
And so the fact that she's married to this, like him being just all like this crazy junkie, just like, it was just so weird. At least to me, anyway. Where'd it go? Oh, A24, the studio that made Everything Everywhere All at Once. They're auctioning off a bunch of the props for charity.
Oh, cool.
So you can get Rekka
Judge
Cooney.
can God me.
Nice. No regrets.
Only Judge Reinhold grant me God.
Where'd it go? I had one more. Shit, I lost my story. Where'd it go? I've heard Cocaine Bear is fucking amazing.
Cocaine Bear? Yeah, it looks good.
I think Ricky saw it yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna go with them, but we were busy. So, Ant-Man and the Quantumania is expected to drop 72% this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly they're gonna cut back on the TV show, so maybe the effect, because the effects have gotten so much worse.
Yeah,
In the movies compared to like Infinity War.
I think it's just the scale of which they're doing it. They're like doing too big of things and CGI.
Well, and I also feel like they're trying to.
Yeah, I guess.
They're spread too thin. Like they're trying to build this entire universe, but they're doing it's like, oh well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they bit off more than they can chew.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're like they're.
They
You don't
should
have
do one a year, one movie a year.
Oh, I don't know about one.
I wouldn't say that, but like they were doing what 3 to 4 a year,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's a good like
Well,
That's
that's
too
what
many.
that's what they've still been doing. But
But they're also adding all these
squeezing
TVs.
in 2, 3
Yeah.
shows.
It's too many.
In between.
That's too
I think they could do like one show a year, and then
How many do
maybe
you-
no. So I think like WandaVision, I would like to see come back. They're already doing season 2 of Loki. I don't need to see another She-Hulk. I don't need to see. I mean, Captain Winter,
Captain Winter?
yes, Winter Soldier and Falcon. I would watch again, but I don't think they're gonna do another season of that.
You
Are
don't
they?
need another Ant-Man. You don't need another fucking...
No, not right now. Definitely not.
Even Spider-Man. What are you going to do with Spider-Man?
And they're already talking about doing the next one.
But what are they going to do?
I don't even know. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, you know what? I had this
Just
question.
focus on X-Men, dog. Get everything...
Bring it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
Just
need to get
drop
it.
everything and focus on
bring
X-Men.
X-Men in. Yeah.
And Deadpool.
I had this thought the other day.
Deadpool's kind of like an X-Men.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
So remember in No Way Home, the whole thing was that no one on Earth is gonna remember Spider-Man, or know who Spider-Man is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Thor and the Guardians weren't on Earth when that spell was cast. So, do they still remember who Peter Parker is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
I don't think Thor ever met Peter Parker, did he?
Oh, you know what? I don't think he did. Or maybe neither did the Guardians then.
Well, he was there.
They
They
met
were there when
Spider-Man.
they were fighting Thanos in the last fight.
Yeah,
But
yeah, they never really,
there wasn't
like,
like a
there wasn't a
face-to-face. It was
face-to-face,
just like,
yeah.
there's a guy who looks like Iron Man, but he's not Iron Man over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he was in the Iron Spider suit.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, there wasn't like a face-to-face meeting.
yeah. Well, no, Peter Quill did. Remember with the whole where's Gamora? What's Gamora? Why is Gamora?
did, but not Thor.
Yeah.
Thor wasn't there with the Wise Gamora.
No, I know, but Peter Quill was. It was Peter Quill, Spider-Man, and Strange, and Iron Man. And then you know the other thing. Okay, so I was rewatching Wakanda Forever, right? And the fucking movie opens up with a funeral for T'Challa, right?
Yeah.
And the whole fucking country is there celebrating the life of T'Challa. Not one goddamn Avenger is there. Not even fucking Bucky is there. Like, what? Like, everyone went to Tony's funeral. Everyone was there at Tony's funeral. But no one can show up for fucking T'Challa's funeral?
Racist.
He's black.
Like, not...
They didn't let anybody into fucking Wakanda.
No, they opened the borders, remember?
Yeah.
In the last movie, they opened the borders.
I don't remember.
But, like... And then they're like, okay, Bucky could have been there. He lived in Wakanda. They gave him a fucking arm.
Bucky's trying to overthrow the government with Sam Wilson.
The only thing is, like, the time frame has to, like, okay, maybe, like...
They just couldn't hire enough people.
I guess. But it was just one of those things, like... Because it made me think about the Tony Stark funeral. And, like, how they showed... Like, they made sure they showed every fucking Avenger.
Yeah, but that was a movie that already had...
had all those
every
characters.
Avenger,
Yeah, I
right?
get that.
So it was like, they were already there.
Because
This one, they have to just get and bring in every Avenger just for this.
just for that scene.
10
Yeah,
seconds.
no, I get that. I get that. But at the same time, like... It's not a good look, Marvel. It's not a good look. The Ant-Man visual effects artists are claiming human greed led to visual problems. So they're saying that... I mean, I feel like people are just looking for excuses. And like, hey, we made a shitty movie.
For what?
For Ant-Man 3. But I feel like they're just like, we made a bad movie and people are talking shit on it now, and we need to find a way to like get the heat off ourselves. So it's like, oh, well, it was the studio, or it was, you know. There's always some kind of like excuse as to why we, like, it's not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Yeah, that makes it like... You're like, oh, so it definitely sucks if you guys are even saying it sucks. Like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And be like, no, it's good. People don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's all you say. And then, like, you'll still... Then people will be like, yeah, maybe...
Yeah, you'll have at least...
Maybe it's just
like,
a
"Yeah, it was good."
case of the critics again. You know?
Makes you not want to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes you be like, oh, well, even they think it's bad. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so I'm just gonna wait and watch it for free or,
Yeah.
or for
Yeah.
the minimum
fucking
amount of money.
idiots.
And they're saying, and right now it's tied with Eternals for worst rated Marvel
Eternals
movie.
is not that fucking bad.
I thought it was terrible. I thought it was terrible.
Did you watch it twice or once? If
I
you
watched
watch
it
it
once.
after you know what's going on and shit, like, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, but it's pretty bad.
If I couldn't finish a Marvel movie, it's bad.
Yeah. The only two. No, I finished.
The acting was
I did
pretty
finish
bad.
it.
Fucking, what's his name?
Fucking-
Which one?
Rob Starker. That fool was terrible. That's that part where he starts crying. Yeah, like it just
Yeah.
makes you laugh. Like
Yeah.
and you're like, it's supposed to be.
You know, like emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, that's literally. That's how he cries.
Even Sonya hated that shit.
I still haven't finished Morpheus. I try to watch it again, or Morbius. I mean,
Morbius?
Morbius.
That's a good one.
I
It was not bad.
couldn't get. I can't. Like I tried to watch it, and I got to the
Why don't
point.
you watch it on your Tesla?
No, because I'm gonna get the new Sony Afila and I'm gonna watch it in there, and I'm gonna put the Morbius theme. That car is so fucking cool.
The Sony one?
The Sony Afila. So like it has themes for like, so it's got lights everywhere on the inside of it, and so like you can set up a theme and like, so like the example they showed is the Spider-Man one, and it's like, so like your thing is all like webbed out, and then like all the lights are red on the inside and looks like it's all fucking cool as shit.
A lot of cars have the LEDs now.
Yeah.
But does it drive well?
That's the thing that no one talks about how it drives. It's all about the entertainment. So like with that car too, so each seat has its own like surround sound speaker system in the seat. Mm-hmm. So like I could watch a show here, you could watch a movie there, you two could watch two different movies in the back, and none of us will overhear the other fucking.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it an EV?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's got the built-in. Well, so and the thing is, so it's supposedly it's gonna have a built-in PS5, but what it looks like more than likely it's gonna actually just do remote play to your PS5.
Oh, whack.
Yeah, which is like, oh, what?
Oh, you want to play this 60 FPS game in 30 FPS?
Yeah, exactly.
Go right ahead.
So I mean, hopefully I misunderstood that, but because that was the one thing that was like, fuck, I want this now because I was thinking of getting the Tesla with the Steam library in it, but it's like then I gotta buy a whole new all new games again. But with the Sony Afila, it's like it's got a PS5 built in, so I can just log into my PlayStation account to play all my games.
Can you share Steam or not?
I think you can.
I got a shitload of games on mine.
I don't think you can actually. No. You can gift games on Steam to other people, but you're buying it for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I might be dead wrong because I've never done that in the first place, but.
I wonder. That's a good question. I know with the Meta Quest you can game share, but it's kind of like it's similar to the way PlayStation does it, but it's a little more like convoluted where you have to actually give permission. So if I had my Quest headset, you'd have to log into it and then give me permission to play your games. And you'd have to give it to permission to every other user on the headset. So right now, with the PlayStation, so me and Jasmine can play whatever games I'm sharing with player 2, right? But if they did it the way the Meta does it, it's like he'd have to go in and so give me authorization, give Jasmine authorization, give every other account that's on my PlayStation authorization instead of just this. Everyone on this PlayStation can fucking play games.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
I know Sonia share plays stuff with Leah.
Yeah. But
it's just one account to another one, though, you know?
Yeah.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's go and wrap it up. Let me see here. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart. On TikTok at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcast. Share us with your friends. And on that note, game over. No more questions.